that champagne go? Ah, all right, champagne. Wow, these are nice, Mike. Gee, oh, I'm going to mute that. Hi out there in TV land. Happy New Year. Mike brought us champagne. Can you believe it? Wow.
Trumpet players know where to steal it.
That's right. Well, hopefully we have audio now. Mark, you can give me a big thumbs up if you see the audio out there in TV land. Hello, friends. My name's Glenn, and this is Mike. And we live up here in Washington Heights, and we play old jazz from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. We're happy to be here with you today. If you haven't met us before, well, hello. Nice to meet you. We're streaming this to the Jazz Wahai page tonight, as well as our usual spots. And we really want to thank Mark and Louise at Jazz Wahai for asking us to do this. There's been a whole series of streams on the Jazz Wahai page today, and they're going to do, I think there's one more after we're done as well. So lots of different groups from the neighborhood. So that's really cool. It's good to be working. This is a little bit of a weird New Year's for us. It's probably a little bit of a weird New Year's for you too. But we figured, you know what? We're going to put the tuxes on anyway. I had to actually, there was literally dust on my tux. I had to dust off the shoulders of the tux when I took it out today. It was bad. But anyway, we're going to play some songs for you, and we're going to start, I think, with a little Cole Porter. Can you see?
Sure.
1, 2, 1. Let's misbehave. All right, folks. Well, say hello out there in TV land. I don't have the computer set up to see your comments, but I'll look at them afterwards. Tell us where you're watching from and say hello to us out there, because gee, we're sure happy to be playing music for you on New Year's Eve. And speaking of New Year's Eve, we'd like to do a tune for you that's one of my original tunes. I'm just going to fix something really quick because this camera, it got moved somehow. That's going to be a lot better. I think it's going to be on you this time. There we go. Look at that. Mike Davis, everybody. Hey, there he is. Wow. What a nice profile that fellow has. Well, I think we're going to do an original tune for you here, and this is from an album that I released like 10 years ago, man. I'm getting old. Jeez, it's a
hell, I'm on it.
Creek, and this is no, you're not on you're on the second recording.
Oh,
of this
I'm
one.
on the remake.
You're on the cover for the second one, man. I recorded this in like 2010, way back. It's almost vintage at this point. I think it's nearly. This is a tune called New Year Blues.
From where?
I'll sing on top and play some fills.
Great.
You said to me now that you're sorry, and like a fool I think it's true. Well, it's the same old song with another year gone, giving me those old New Year blues. Well, I'm so blue and broken hearted, 'cause you and I were through before we started. I guess it's out with the old man and in with the new, giving me those old New Year blues. Your gentle whispers, foreshadowed kisses until we had to say goodnight. You held me in your arms, but the moment I was gone, you gave away the kiss that was mine, all mine. And now you tell me you still want me, but you ain't acting like you do. Where you can say it 700 times, but until you prove it's true, I'll be singing those old New Year blues. Your gentle whispers, foreshadowed kisses until we had to say goodnight. You held me in your arms, but the moment I was gone, you gave away the kiss that was mine, all mine. Now you tell me you still want me, but you ain't acting like you do. Where you can say it 700 times, but until you prove it's true, I'll be singing those old New Year blues. I guess it's out with the old man and in with the new, giving me those old New Year New Year blues. I haven't done that since last New Year's. Well, hello out there in TV land. We hope you enjoyed that. That was an original tune called New Year Blues. My name is Glenn Kreitzer. This is Mike Davis playing the trumpet for you. Looking dapper with his watch chain. Very nice, Mr. Davis. Very nice. We do want to remind you that our friends at Jazz Wahai are putting this whole thing on today, so we hope you will check out their website, jazzwahai.org. .org, up here in Washington Heights. That's what Wahai is for. If you're watching from somewhere else, now you know. And don't forget to tip the musicians. We have our tip links there at the bottom of the screen. As it turns out, musicians have been out of work since like February, so we appreciate your tips very much. That's how we pay the rent around here. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's great. So, let's play some other songs. How about that? Let's play, let's do something up. Let's do the Codfish Ball.
Yeah.
This is one for the kiddies. Or for the adults. Or whatever you like. Or for the fishies, I guess. The fish, yeah.
Bring the bowl up to the computer so they can see it.
Yeah, if you have a goldfish, bring it up. They'll like this one. Next Friday night, you're all invited to dance from 1 to 5. All the fishies still alive are having a ball. It's some affair, they'll all be there from the minnow to the whale. They all come to shake a scale in Neptune's hall. Come along and follow me to the bottom of the sea. We'll join in the jamboree at the Codfish Ball. Lobsters dancing in a row, shuffling off to buffalo. Jellyfish sway to and fro at the Codfish Ball. Fin and handy lead an eel through an Irish reel. The catfish is a dancing man, but he can like a sardine can. Tuna's trucking left and right, minnows mooching, what a night. There won't be a hook in sight at the Codfish Ball. The catfish is a dancing man, but he can like a sardine can. At the Codfish Ball, folks. Yes, yes. Boy, this camera keeps moving. I don't know, Mike. I don't know. It just doesn't want to get you, man. It's like yeah, that's good. See? There he is, right in the middle, folks. Mike Davis, everybody. Well, let's see. That was a lovely tune called At the Codfish Ball from 1937. And you've probably never heard of that one before. Let's do one they've heard of. Let's see. How about let's do Tiptoe. That'll be nice.
Sure.
Last 8, and then we'll sing.
Sure. 3 flats, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tiptoe to the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe from your pillow to the shadow of the willow tree. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Knee deep in flowers we'll stray, we'll keep the showers away. And when I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me? Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe through the tulips, folks. Yes, just like that. That's a nice one, Mike. I like that. Gee.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Football bowl season is just around the corner, Mike.
Is it?
And I bet nobody's played any football songs today, so we're going to do that. Here's a tune from 1950, which is just about as late as we go.
Pretty much.
Mr. Touchdown. But I feel like this could have been written in like 1928 at for a Harvard football game or something. It's got that vibe.
Straight out of a Damien Runyon novel. Whole one? Or just that bit?
Yeah, let's go from there. A great big cheer. 1, 2, 1, 2. They always call him Mr. Touchdown. They always call him Mr. Team. He can run and kick and throw. Give him the ball and just look at him go. Hip hip hooray for Mr. Touchdown. He's gonna beat them today. So give a great big cheer for the hero of the year, Mr. Touchdown USA. Mr. Touchdown. How about that? What a ridiculous song. It was a hit. I learned that in elementary school, you guys. Can you believe that? Mr. West taught us that in like 3rd grade elementary school music. And here I am, 30 years later, still playing it.
Back when we had elementary school music.
Back when we had schools, remember that? Yeah, that was a
Wow.
thing. I think it's all online now. I think they just download it straight into the kids' heads. It's great. Yeah. Well, hey, my name's Glenn. This is Mike. We're sure glad you're watching out there in TV land. It's New Year's Eve, and we're celebrating New Year's Eve. We're not going to play What Are You Doing New Year's Eve, because we figure people have probably already done that 50 times tonight, so we're not going to subject you to it again, because it's a great song, but Frank Lesser didn't want that song performed at New Year's, in fact. He said, New Year's is the one time of year you shouldn't perform that song. He's very adamant about that. And I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but somebody's throwing a party outside our window, out in the street. That's great. All right.
We're going to go down and play some reggaeton with them later.
Oh, that'll be nice, yeah.
Just what they wanted.
We'll fit right in their tuxes. It's going to be great. All right. Hey, let's do 100 years. How about that?
Yeah, just the thing. Okay.
I think D flat for me.
Great. I love D flat.
Life is such a great adventure. Learn to live it as you go. No one up above can censure what we do here below. Don't save your kisses, just pass them around. They'll find my reasoning is logically sound. Who's gonna know that you passed them around 100 years from today? Why crave a penthouse that's fit for a queen? You're nearer heaven on Mother Earth's screen. If you had millions, what would they all mean 100 years from today? So laugh and sing, make love the thing, be happy while you may. There's always one beneath the sun who can make you feel that way. The moon is shining, and that's a good sign. Cling to me closer and say you'll be mine. Remember, darling, we won't see it shine 100 years from today. Oh yes, 100 years from today. And sing, make love the thing, be happy while you may. There's always one beneath the sun who can make you feel that way. The moon is shining, and that's a good sign. Cling to me closer and say you'll be mine. Remember, darling, we won't see it shine 100 years from today. Oh yes, 100 years from today. Thank you, folks. 100 years from today, which will be 2121. Hey, that's kind of lucky.
Ooh.
2121. Well, we'll all be dead. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we'll all be cyborgs. That
Maybe
would
we'll
be
just
cool.
be like brains on robot spiders by then.
Oh, I'd love to be a brain on the robot spider. That's great. Wow, that'd be cool. Think of all the arms I'd have. Think of the guitar I could play with all those arms. Whoa. Well, folks, I think we have time for just one more tune here. But there's another Jazz Wahai act after this, so we hope you will check that out. Somebody from earlier in the evening that got bumped to later in the evening because of technical difficulties. So do stick around for that. If you're watching on our page, on our Facebook page or YouTube, we're going to stick around and play for some more time because we put the tuxes on and everything like that. So we're going to play for a little while longer, and we hope you'll hang out on my YouTube page or you can also just go to glennkreitzer.com/livestream to watch there as well. So hang out for that. We're just going to get silly and drink champagne and play some more songs for a little while until we feel like stopping. We want to thank Mark and Louise at Jazz Wahai up here in Washington Heights, our wonderful neighborhood. Oh, the camera just got blurry. Look at that. It does that sometimes. I don't know. I got to fix that. It's got like a...
No more champagne for the camera.
I know, man. This camera is like... it's doing dry January, though. It's going to be okay. It's the camera's... It's going to lay off for a month. It's going to be fine. We want to thank Mark and Louise and all their friends here in Washington Heights. This is a wonderful neighborhood. Don't tell anyone it's a wonderful neighborhood. We don't want the rent to go up. But it's a great place to live. For those of you who come out and see us in Bennett Park, we'll be back there when it gets warm enough to go back. So do that. But we also live stream every Sunday, so we hope you'll tune in for that. We are going year by year through the American Songbook. We're up to 1928 this week, so every week we do songs from a different year. And it's not just the two of us, it's our quartet. So we hope you'll tune in for that. You can learn more about that also at glennkreitzer.com/livestream. So we're going to do one more tune here for the Jazz Wahai folks, and then we're going to let them take it back over, but we're going to keep streaming on our page, so stick around for that. Let's close out this part of the show with Oldsmobile, huh?
Just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What key?
G?
Okay.
Yeah.
One in and then oh.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1. Come away with me, Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, automobiling you and I. To the church we'll swiftly steal, then our wedding bells will peal. You can go as far as you'd like with me in my merry Oldsmobile. folks out there in Jazz-Wahai land and TV land, don't forget to tip the musicians. We've got our tip links down at the bottom there and in the description. And join us on Sunday. We're going to keep the stream going for folks on our page, so stick around for that. We're just going to take 1 second so the Jazz-Wahai folks can do their thing. That should take care of that. And we're still live. Wonderful. Let's get some more champagne, and then we'll play some more songs. Oh, thank you. Very nice. This is proper champagne, Mike Davis.
I'll say.
Wow. Not even Prosecco.
And how? This ain't none of that amateur secco.
This is professional Secco. Ugh. Gee, I'm getting my guitar fixed next week, you guys. I'm so excited. It is like, right at this point, it's like a cigar box with rubber bands holding it together. Is what's kind of left of this guitar at this point. It's in bad shape, and it's very expensive to fix these things, and you have to do it like every 18 months. It's not great. It's like $700. Setting me back a pretty penny, but.
If only there were one night of the year where we normally made a bunch of money.
I know. Gee, yeah, they could, like, you know, pay.
Let's invent a holiday like that.
I know. Remember, we used to have a night of the year like that, I feel. There was a holiday where we used to play gigs and get paid a lot of money to do it. I don't know. It was in the before time, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. $700, you could buy, like, 6 cornets for that. I mean, it's like...
Oh, yeah. You're telling me. You might not play, but you could buy them.
That's right. All right.
Oh, what should we play?
Well, let's play, I guess we should go down from there. Let's not go down too far from there, though. Let's do, I don't know, do something fun.
Sister Kate?
Yeah, let's do something singing.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do, Though my position is of low degree, and though the others may look down on me, I'll come smiling through. That's if I have you. I am the happiest of troubadours. Thinking about you while massaging floors in my leisure time. I made up this rhyme. I will be the oil mop if you'll be the oil. Then we both can mingle. Every time we toil, we toil, we toil. I will be the washbowl. Honey, if you'll be the tub. Think of all the Mondays you and I could rub-a-dub, rub-a-dub, rub-a-dub. Now I will be your shoe brush, baby, if you'll kindly be my shoe. Then I'll keep you bright, dear, looking good as new. If you'll be the razor, honey, I will be the blade. That's a poetry's love song to a chambermaid. hush, baby, if you'll kindly view my shoe, then I'll keep you bright, dear, looking good as new. It just fits with everything tonight. It's perfect. I'll tell you. Hey, folks, a porter's love song to a chambermaid. James P. Johnson. 19-something, I don't know. 1920-something. Oh, boy. Let's see. Well, hello out there in TV land. We hope you're watching. We can't see your comments tonight because we forgot to set the computer up over where we can see them. But we'll see them later. So tell us where you're watching from and that you're having a good time. And don't forget to tip the musicians because this is how we get paid now. This is it. That's all we got, folks. This and this. Live streaming. Yeah. Let's do some songs. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh, what about Say It With Music?
Good old Oiving. Let's see if we can remember how the music to Say It With Music goes.
Mentions at least 2 instruments in the lyrics.
It does. Neither of which we have.
We could use them.
Well, we could.
Some generous sponsor would
like to mail us a nice cello, I guess. No,
Piano.
don't mail us a cello, please. Do not mail a cello. All right.
Doesn't fit in that little window at the post office.
That's true. The lady gets very mad. She's not.
Tried
happy.
every day this week.
I know.
Rats.
Music is a language lovers understand. Melody and romance wander hand in hand. Cupid never fails, assisted by a band. So if you have something sweet to tell her, say it with music. Beautiful music. Somehow they'd rather be kissed to the strains of Chopin or Liszt. A melody mellow played on a cello helps Mr. Cupid along. So say it with a beautiful song. take it.
That's a lot of chords.
That's a lot of chords, and they're all weird, too, man. Whereas for 1921, Irving Berlin was writing some weird stuff, you guys. Well, he's
playing an A flat that long will do that to you.
I know. If you don't know, Irving Berlin could only play the piano. I think it was A flat or G flat. I think it was G flat. It was all black keys, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he could only play the piano in one key. So he had what was called a transposing piano. And when you turned a little crank like underneath the keys of the piano, and it would transpose the whole piano to a different key, so you could continue to play, to put your fingers down in the key of G flat, but it would change the notes that came out when you played those. And they were popular. There was like player pianos, transposing pianos, but they kind of fell by the wayside. I guess children were encouraged to learn to play the piano.
In more keys than
more keys than G flat. That's right. But it was a thing. Well, let's play some other songs. Let's see. We're winging it today. We don't have a set list. Who knows what could happen?
How about a nice percolating putting on the Ritz?
Oh, percolating putting on the Ritz? Yeah, okay. F minore.
Si, signore.
This white spats and something spats and arrow collars, white tie and lots of dollars. What kind of spats were they? White spats and arrow collars. No, there's white tie. The spats can't also be white. That doesn't make any sense.
Spats should still be white,
well,
or maybe gray.
No,
those are the only two acceptable colors of spats. If they're not white or gray, then I can't help
remember the words. I don't know.
Just make them white spats anyway.
No, it can't be white and white. That's too much white. All right. There's definitely a different line there.
I don't care then. Make them orange spats.
Orange spats and arrow collars. White tie. No, it doesn't have the same ring to it.
Jeeves will never approve of this.
Oh, sir, I really would not recommend the orange spats with that white tie. I don't believe that.
We're not doing it. It's not done. It's simply not done.
Simply not. Simply can't be done, sir. Simply should not be done. All right. Are we going to play the verse then if I can't sing it?
I thought you were going to sing it. I don't want to play it.
I don't remember all the... I can't
Let's just play the chorus.
Okay.
Leave the spats out of it altogether. No spats.
All right.
Just like the Duke of Windsor. No spats.
All right. Yeah, all right. F minor?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Different types who wear everyday coat pants with stripes or colorways for perfect fits. Dressed up like $1 million trooper. Try mighty hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix with Mark Feller's rock with sticks or wait for perfect fit. Dressed up like $1,000,000 trooper, dying mighty hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper. Oh, cufflink. Well, there you go. Putting on the Ritz.
I liked it.
It's a big hit for Harry Richmond and Gene Wilder. I have a copy of Harry Richmond's book, which is kind of rare. I've only read part of it, but it's basically like 200 pages of him bragging about all of his conquests. He was quite a dude, and then he lost all of his money, and he was totally broke, and he was like, "But I was a star. It was awesome." It's like written in like the 50s or something.
That's a book I'd read.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. He's got a lot of good stories, though. Harry Richmond introduced that song in 1930, 29, 30, something like that. It's an Irving Berlin tune in the Ziegfeld Follies. He introduced that in his own club called Club Richmond, where there was a door from the ladies' room into his office, so that women that were eyeing him on the bandstand and that he was eyeing on the bandstand, he could go wink, wink, and they would go to the ladies' room because they were, of course, with their friends or, partner or chaperone or whomever, and they would be able to go to the ladies' room and then sneak into his office through the door in the ladies' room.
That was his idea, anyway.
Or a little hanky-panky. I don't know. If he went to all the trouble to build a door, it must have worked. I don't know. And if you build it, they will come scenario, right?
You're going to be building doors left and right after that story.
That's great, yeah, I know. Well, the door industry is going to be booming.
Say, how about that song you wrote that I like?
Which one?
Could This Be Love?
Oh, geez, can I remember it? Could I remember it?
You want to play Did I Remember?
Well, I don't know. Let's see if I can remember Could This Be Love. Speaking of things that have nothing to do with Harry Richmond, this song was in a Winnie the Pooh movie. We're going to go the opposite direction. We're going back to a family show, folks.
No, that Winnie the Pooh movie was full of doors that go from one place to somewhere else.
Oh,
I watched it. There's about
wow.
1 second of me.
You've tied it together, Mike. That's amazing. Yeah, all right. Well, there you have it. I think I remember how this goes. It's been a while.
It's in D flat.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Maybe. Meet you at the end, folks. We'll see how it goes.
Play the whole one?
You want to play the whole one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to play a whole one.
All right. Well, we'll do a whole one. Then. D flat. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. that we're feeling tonight? Or is it just simply romance? I never thought much of love at first sight, but shouldn't we give it a chance? Is Mr. Moon peeking out through the mist just to keep watch on me too? Set in the mood for a magical kiss that starts both our lives all anew. Haven't we patiently bided our time? Is this our moment at last? Wondered if I'd be alone all my life. Could that be a thing of the past? Maybe we're dreamers with stars in our eyes, entranced by the moon up above. Maybe tomorrow holds tearful goodbyes, but then again, maybe it's love. And tonight marks the start of the rest of our lives. Oh baby, this could be love. Patiently bided our time. Is this our moment at last? Wondered if I'd be alone all my life. Could that be a thing of the past? Maybe we're dreamers with stars in our eyes, entranced by the moon up above. Maybe tomorrow holds tearful goodbyes, but then again, maybe it's love. And tonight marks the start of the rest of our lives. Oh baby, this could be love. Safe!
I do like that one.
Jesus, that's got a lot of chords in it. Why did I write so many chords in that damn thing? Can't keep track of all of those. Just give me a good 1 in 5, folks. Hi, my name's Glenn Kreitzer. This is Mike Davis. And we're sitting here in tuxedos playing blue tuxedos. Look at this. Midnight blue. Very nice. Very nice.
I'll have a
blue tuxedo without you.
No, he won't.
He won't. That's true. It would be like a mint green tuxedo or something.
With rhinestones on
With
it.
the rhinestones, yeah.
Blue jeans tuxedo, maybe.
That's it. If he was Canadian. It's the Canadian tux.
Right.
It's a jean jacket and jeans. Love to our Canadian friends out there. We love you. Well, I think maybe I don't know what time is it. It's 10:34. Let's play one more and we'll call it a night. We want to thank you for listening, and we hope that you have a happy New Year. And we want you to tune in this Sunday. We're going to be less drunk, but playing more songs from 1928 this week with our whole quartet. So please do tune in Sunday for that, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the first live stream of 2021. And then I get my guitar fixed on Monday. That's going to be great. I'm so excited.
We'll play it extra hard this Sunday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll just bring it. It'll explode in the last song. Some
Don't
Van
miss
Halen
this
shit.
exciting
That's
showbiz
right, yeah.
finale.
Showbiz, folks. Don't forget to tip the musicians, because this is how we make our living, is playing songs for you on the internet. If we would have explained this to Bix, would he have he'd been like, "What the hell is the internet? What are you talking about?" We play the songs that you played 100 years ago, but we play it in front of a camera that streams it to everyone's house, and they have a screen. No one, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna play one more song. Tip the musicians. Let's do something peppy.
Well, we're gonna try the Hot Tamale Man.
Oh yeah, the Hot Tamale Man.
Or
Let's do that. We could do that. Well,
Okay.
or we could do something with a little vocally, or what do you like?
You sing that, don't you?
I do sing. No, you know what? Let's do Shantytown.
Fine.
I think that sounds nice.
Gang vocal, or you got it?
We could do a gang vocal. We'll see what happens when we come to the last two bars at the end of the. Calling me back. Okay, yeah.
That's the way I know it.
Okay, great. Yeah.
One hole, one in. Are we in E flat?
I'm up in the world, but I'd give the world to be. Oh hell, how does it go?
F7.
Oh, okay. I'm up in the world, but I'd give the world to be where I used to be. A heavenly nest, that's where I rest the best. Means more than the world to me. It's only a shanty in old shanty town. The roof is all slanty, it touches the ground. But my broken down shack by the old railroad track, like a millionaire's mansion, he's calling me back. I'd give up a palace if I were a king. It's more than a palace, it's my everything. There's a queen waiting there with a silvery crown in my shanty in old shanty town. the sound of the guitar needing to be fixed.
Close enough.
Close
to me.
enough. Yeah. Not all the frets are quite all intact. Hey, folks. Thank you so much for listening. We hope that you have a wonderful end to 2020. Thank goodness it's the end of 2020. I have had enough 2020 to last me until the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We want to thank you for tuning in all year long to our great live streams. And we are going to be back this Sunday playing the music of 1928. So tune in for that. Tell all of your friends. Tell all of your enemies. Tell the strangers on the street to tune into this. Just grab them by the collar and go, hey, tune in.
We do.
2:30. Yeah, all the time. Yeah. But from 6 feet away. We have like that big arm pole things, and we grab people by the collar. Yeah,
extendy grab.
Yeah, the extendy grab. You know those things. Yeah. They're great for shaking strangers by the collar during a pandemic. That's if you invested in their stock in like February, man, you're just
only we had known.
You know, you have a boat by now. Anyway, so thank you for tuning in tonight. We will see you on Sunday. Don't forget to tip the band, and have a really safe and happy New Year. And we'll see you in 2021 in the future. Toodaloo!